I see, guys, so what is it about controlling your attitude and making sure that you're always building an attitude of gratitude every single day, and making sure that you're cultivating, in terms of cultivating an attitude that is much better for you? So you must understand, if you really want to cultivate your attitude much greater and you want to have much more gratitude in your life, you have to actually always improve yourself. So make sure you understand that every single day you improve yourself, you're always going to do much better in terms of your speaking capability and in terms of being able to really help other people in the process of life. So you must understand that if you want to cultivate a better attitude for yourself, you have to read and learn, and you have to understand to be a student of everybody. So every single day you must understand that what's important every single day is understanding how to actually talk in front of a camera, and making sure that you understand how to really understand yourself in the process. So every single day it's about really understanding much more about how to actually live life. So you must understand that if you really want to do greater for yourself, you have to understand how to actually perform to your best ability every single day. And you have to understand it's much more about living life to the fullest. So every single day, I always try to do a better attitude for myself to make sure that my life is complete in some form or fashion. So if my life is complete to some form or fashion, I understand I still have to complete it in a better way, and I still have to always do something much greater for myself regardless of the situation. So for example, if you're going out and talking to people, you have to understand that it's much more about listening to the other person than it is speaking to them. But you must understand, if you understand how to listen to people, then you're going to understand how to cultivate a greater attitude for yourself, because you have to be a student of other people and you have to understand what's said and how it's said. So make sure you understand that you have to be listening actively every single time, and you must understand that you always have to really do better for yourself regardless of the situation at hand. So if you really want to do better in your public speaking skills, or if you want to do better in your communicational skills, you have to better your habits every single day, and you have to understand to always perform at your greatest ability, because that way you're going to do a greater job for yourself and other people. So you must understand that if you want to do better with your mindset every single day, you have to grow your mindset in different ways, which is, you must understand, either create some music or create something of fashion for you. So make sure you're understanding that no matter what, that you always deliver goods and services to other people in terms of words or either music, or develop a nice and beautiful skill where you can actually perform at your best, and make sure that you understand how to be consistent with that fashion every single time, so that you can actually complete a better way for yourself. So if you want to help yourself to understand much more about Toastmasters or any kind of communicational way of sequences, you must understand that leadership plays a vital role in making sure that you always deliver information to the best of your ability. I see, guys, the epitome of a great moment is to be reflexing your ideas every single day. So to be reflexing your ideas, you have to be giving ideas. So the whole point is to get smarter in all languages every single day, making sure that you're doing something productive for yourself so that you can grow. So every single day of my life, for example, I'm always looking to learn, I'm looking to grow. So I'm growing my German language at the moment, because I understand that I'm going to Germany very soon to live with my mum. And now the point is that if you really want to progress in life, you have to be willing to. You have to understand every single day has to be a real set standard of life, where you have to understand that you have to really pronounce yourself much better, and you have to really do your synonyms and antonyms every single day, and you have to really outdo yourself every single day. So make sure you get smarter throughout life, and make sure that you're using the Duolingo application, for example. So anything that is Duolingo application right now is a set of languages that you can learn on an application, where you can learn with Duolingo, and you can go and actually level up every single day, and you can actually be consistent upon what you're saying and what you're doing around life. And then what happens is, the more you level up in Duolingo, the better your language skills in terms of that fluency of that language. So you must understand that Duolingo is an application where you can learn languages of all kinds. And the thing is that when you get smarter and smarter through different languages and through different barriers of life, the thing that's going to happen is you're going to be able to grow yourself in that language, and you're going to be able to also pronounce yourself much better. So you have to put in effort and time to learn a new language every single day, so that you can understand that no matter what happens, that you're always going to be able to go and really function much better, because you have to understand that learning new languages prevents Alzheimer's disease. So what is Alzheimer's disease? I see Alzheimer's disease is anything to do with decline of mental capacity. So you must understand that if you want to understand how to actually read more, you have to understand that reading benefits you in the long run. Just like building muscle at the gym is great for the body, you have to understand that reading is good for the mind, and it's actually a muscle skill that you can develop every single day of your life, that when you're actually learning and growing through reading skills and making sure that you're reading much more often, you're going to have much more knowledge at your disposal, and you're going to be able to take action much faster, and you're going to be able to understand how to really live this life, because you have to read books to understand life. So the more you understand life, the better you're going to be out in terms of, the better you're going to go throughout life, understanding that there's a lot of skills that you need to develop every single day. So building a language is one of those skills, and it's a hobby of mine to be able to really grow myself in any language possible. And I'm using Duolingo application right now to be able to go and pronounce myself much better in German at the moment. And in 13 days, I learned 244 words in German. So that's an amazing skill to understand, that I can understand much more better about German, and I can understand much more about how to pronounce languages and how to say different words in different languages in terms of German, and also Serbian and Croatian. I can speak Serbian and Croatian, and I can speak for all people. I'm understanding that if you really want to develop your skills, in terms of develop your skills, you have to understand that you have to do something productive for yourself every single day. So you have to understand that no matter what, if you want to be a millionaire, then guess what? You have Jesus Christ in your life, and that's all that you need. I promise you, you must understand that everybody has to work and do something throughout life. So the best thing that you can do throughout life is to make sure that you're a life coach, and that you're really developing yourself every single day to have a great attitude. So make sure that you're always going throughout life in a beautiful way, making sure that you're always schön and elegant for yourself, to understand that if you really want to help yourself to understand what schön means, you must understand it means beautiful in German. So make sure you understand that no matter what, that in life you have to really grow yourself, and you have to expose yourself to new words and ideals every single day. You must understand that attitude is always selling every single day. You must understand that your attitude benefits you in the long run. So make sure you understand that if you have a better attitude, you're going to benefit yourself in the long run even better. So make sure every single day that you really be social with yourself every single day, that you understand much more about life, and that you're really learning a language or anything in terms of life, that you're really learning how to actually thrive throughout life, while also being able to develop yourself and your freedom and courage. So you must understand, if you want to develop freedom, then you have to understand to enslave yourself in a better way, and you have to understand always to grow yourself in means right now where you can actually grow yourself within means. So you must understand that if you're really looking to grow every single day, you're looking to actually become something much more worth it in your life, and you're actually looking to build self-esteem and to have a high class about you. So every single day, focus on a greater deal with life, and make sure that you're always in a state of trance, so that you understand that you have to really develop yourself in your habits. So make sure you understand to stay away from McDonald's, stay away from the KFC, and make sure that you understand that you always start with the word I. So make sure you understand that in life, when you start with the word I, you always have the first word that comes out of your mouth is I. And make sure you understand that. I mean, make sure you understand that when you come back to the word I, when you speak, then make sure that you make it a part of your language to actually speak the word I into everything, so that you understand how to grow yourself. So it's much more how, when you read my journal, for example, I'm always starting with the word I, because I understand that the word I is always going to teach me something about my life. And I'm actually always coming back to the word I to be positive about my nature and about who I am every single day. So you must understand that if you're really teaching something around life, you have to understand that I started much of my language and much of what I've really been doing around audiobooks. So you have to understand that around 21 years of age, I started audiobooks. And because I started audiobooks, I started reading 9 hours a day, 10 hours a day, 3 hours a day, 1 hour a day, 3.5 hours a day. I mean, I started reading. And because I started reading, I started accumulating all this psychological knowledge that I can have at my disposal, that I can take action upon to live the greatest life possible. And because I read every single day, I understand what's going on around life, and I'm getting smarter throughout life every single day. And I'm pushing myself to grow in a new language now, and I'm actually always pushing myself to learn and grow something that is nice and beautiful for myself, to understand that knowledge never hurts anybody. But if you have little knowledge in life, it can be dangerous. But if you have a lot of knowledge in life, it can be dangerous as well. And now, why can a lot of knowledge be dangerous? As my mum says, that knowledge is a lot like having a nice and beautiful personality, but you must understand that my mum says that a lot of knowledge is also bad for you. But the thing is that it's how you use that knowledge that's either good or bad. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that a lot of knowledge is good for you. But the thing is about how you use that knowledge to your advantage. So some people use a lot of knowledge to their advantage to make people slaves. So I never make people slaves. I never make people work for me, because I understand that what's the thing about me is that you must understand that if you're working for me, you're working for everything in life. So make sure you understand that it's much more about understanding that no matter what, that if I had something to do with a nice and beautiful company where a lot of people were working for me, I understand that I get everybody together in a nice and beautiful room and I start coaching them that they're not actually working for me, that they're working for God, and that they're working for Jesus Christ, and that they're working for a better outcome in life. So a lot of people are going to work today without a purpose, and they think that their life is miserable, and that many of these people are living miserable lives. I mean, they don't have the lifestyle that they want, and it's because of their habits. And you must understand that if you build your habits to a better way of life, and if you just think better for yourself every single day, making better decisions every single moment, you're making better decisions for yourself, I promise you life is going to have a profound effect on you, and it's going to help you to understand how to live life. So every single moment of every single day, you have to be always straightforward with what you say and what you do. And you must understand that if you really want to help benefit yourself in the long run, then you have to help this kind of way of life where you have to help other people to grow, and you have to help yourself to understand much more about living life in the moment. So the thing is that my specialty is growing in the moment, and my specialty is actually helping people to grow as human beings and helping them to actually grow in consciousness, and making sure every single day that they have what they need at their disposal of knowledge so that they can grow every single day with ideas. And you must understand that if you learn much more about different languages and about different cultures and about politics, and you leave your ideas on the table every single day, and you're always making a video every single day, push yourself to make videos. I mean, push yourself to make much more of who you are in daily life, in terms of daily life, to make sure that who you are is someone much more special for yourself, so that you can actually grow yourself in the moment. So make sure you understand that a lot of my friends from the past don't have YouTube channels, and they don't have social media, and they're not also consistent on social media, and they have nothing to do with social media. I mean, you must understand that many people in life have private Instagram accounts. I mean, they have private social media accounts, and they don't want to be seen. I mean, why is that? Because you have to understand that they live in secrecy, and they want a private lifestyle, and they want themselves to just be nobodies. I mean, you understand? But the thing is that they're never going to tell you that. I mean, you have to understand that my mum, for example, has no social media, but she doesn't want to teach anybody anything about life. But she says that life is a book. I mean, you see, I mean, life is a book. I mean, why don't you go make a social media and start teaching people about life is a book? I mean, teach people about something about your life, because life is a book, yeah? So the whole deal with my mum is that she doesn't want to teach anybody anything, but she'll teach people around her. So, for example, she'll teach me about some stuff about politics and about what's going on around the world, and she'll teach me the better life. But she doesn't want to teach you the better life. I mean, she wants to teach me. So whatever she teaches me anyway, I start teaching you. I mean, you must understand. So whatever she passes down to me, I start teaching you about that. So when I have kids, for example, you must understand that I'm going to teach them a lot of stuff about life. And I'm going to teach them about stories. I'm going to give them stories. I'm going to help them with their vocabulary. I'm going to help them with schooling. And I'm going to mentor them every single day to have a great attitude. I mean, every single day. That's what I want out of my kids and out of the people around me. So make sure you understand, Earl Nightingale says that when you treat someone much more nicely every single day, you're always going to be able to understand how to reflect upon yourself in a better way. So you must understand that he says that you must treat everybody around you like they are the most special person in the world. I mean, because when you do that, you must understand that every single day you're going to become much more special because you're treating everybody around you in a special way. So you must understand how to measure up with yourself every single day to make sure that you're always living a great lifestyle for yourself. So make sure you're always on video camera, doing something on video, making sure every single day you're doing something corresponding to a better way of life. So you understand it's not all about coaching people how to live a great life. So every single day you must understand that I have a persona. And because I have a persona, it's because I make videos to teach you something, and it's because it's my passion. And I'm working currently, and what's the time now? I mean, let's have a look. I mean, the time now is in the morning sometimes, so it's 1 o'clock in the morning. And you must understand that I'm here coaching people 1 o'clock in the morning because I have nothing else to do other than coach you right now. So make sure you understand that because I coach people every single day, I'm always coaching people in my journal, I'm coaching people in my quotes. I'm trying to make a positive impact on life. I'm trying to make sure every single day that my legacy is straightforward and that people can learn something from me. I mean, you understand? Because every single day we want you to have a story. I mean, we want you to progress in life. So every single day that if you have a job opportunity, make sure that you're positive about whatever work you do in life. I mean, make sure you understand that no matter what happens, you must be giving service to people. So if you have no service to give, a service will be given to you. I promise you must understand that people who have no service to give have to give a service in life. I mean, you have to produce your life to have a service for other people. So it's either you're going to work for somebody else or somebody else is going to work for you. So if you want to help people to really live life, it's much better for you to have people working for you than actually you working for other people. So make sure you understand that if you're working for other people, make sure you're working for the universe. I mean, make sure every single day you must be always working for other people so that you understand how to work for yourself. So make sure you understand that it's much better to receive money from the government than it is to be homeless. I mean, so make sure you understand every single day you must understand that I receive disability support pension, for example, and that's because of my schizophrenic disorder. And you must understand that I have no manic episodes, but you must understand that I used to have a manic episode about getting angry. I used to get really angry, and out of the blue I just get really angry, and it's happened once. I mean, once in a blue moon does it happen. And you must understand that because of that, I'm on medication for schizophrenia, and I have no physical attributes to say that I do have physical attributes, but the thing is that nothing prevents me from working, and the thing is that nothing prevents me from really talking up on video and really being consistent on video and doing what I love to do. So what I love to do is, you have to understand that I create my passion. I create something out of life. So the things I create is either I create words or music. So you must understand that you fall into two categories in life. It's either you're a word person or a music person. I mean, what are you? I'm both. I'm both music and words. I love to mix around with words. I love to always talk to myself in a positive way. And I love to also produce music that other people want to listen to. So you must understand that my music is perfect in its own nature, but it's also not perfect to the point that I want it to be. I mean, you must understand that my music is developing, and I'm developing my skills as a life coach as well. So you must understand that after 5 years of life coaching right now, you must understand I'm really developing a skill set to be able to converse with people every single day of my life, because I understand that when you converse with people on a video camera, you have people listening to you. So somebody is listening to this video, no matter what happens. I mean, you must understand it's going on YouTube. I promise you somebody is going to be listening to this video, and I'm going to be helping their life. And that's my job. I realize my job is to help people to live life greater, and to help teach them every single day how to live a life that's much greater than yesterday. So you must understand that because I have a persona, it's because I create one. I create my own persona in life. And you must understand, Oprah Winfrey is famous for her persona. And why is she so famous for her persona? Because she talks. I mean, she talks words. I mean, she's a word-spoken person. And she's an outspoken person is what we say. So people, I promise you, people who are outspoken love to talk. I mean, you must understand, so when you're actually talking much more, then you have something to say. So you must understand that because I make a lot of life coaching videos, I hope to make sure that I change one person's life for the better. I mean, do you understand? So when I change one person's life for the better, I promise you that person is going to go and reflect upon other people what I said, and they're going to also benefit themselves in the long run, because they're going to help other people to grow just like I help them. And because I make a chain effect like this in the universe, and I make a dent in the universe, that, hey, Danny was here. I mean, Danny's a persona of my heart. I mean, he's my mentor. I mean, he's someone that is $1 billion mentor, because you must understand, I'm $1 billion mentor, even though I don't have $1 billion. So the thing is that I do have $1 billion. And why do I have $1 billion? Because I have $1 billion of ideas to give you. I have $1 billion of vocabulary to give you. And you must understand every single day that my life is rich in vocabulary. I mean, my life is rich in words. I mean, my life is rich in music. I mean, my life is rich in other ways other than real estate, for example. I mean, I own no real estate. And Jesus Christ says, never own anything on this world anyway. I mean, so the thing is that in life, you have to get day by day. And it's always get by day. I mean, you must understand that in life, you have to survive life, but you have to also thrive in life. So to thrive in life, you have to understand every single day to do better. I mean, always look to do better. I mean, always look to understand on the better side. I mean, always understand the grass is greener on the other side, because the other side always reflects what you have to say. And you must understand that if you really reflect a positive attitude around people, then people are always going to reflect a positive attitude toward you. So the whole thing about living life in the moment is making sure that you're always making better choices and decisions every single day to understand something about life. So you must understand that if you make a positive impact in the world and you document it, I promise you, you must understand that when you document something, then it's here forever. I mean, it's always going to be here in the world. And it's always going to be something that you made. So you must understand that this video I made out of sheer reflection of who I am. Because you must understand that when I grow myself, I love to help people grow. I love to understand much more about life. So I'm teaching you an attitude of gratitude right now. I'm teaching you something that's a blessing in my heart. I'm teaching you how to actually talk. I'm teaching you how to actually be. So you must understand that all I want to do in this video is give you my presence. I want to be able to give a corresponding presence to you, to understand that once you understand my presence and who I am in the nature of my heart, then you can also understand how to reflect upon that, and you can reflect upon helping yourself with that, where you can absorb that information about me, and then you can also have that personality trait that I have in your life, and then you can go and develop that in other people, and then you can also pass on the good torch. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that 30 years from now, I'm going to be life coaching. I mean, 40 years from now, I'm going to be life coaching. I'm going to be life coaching more and more, because I understand that on YouTube, I'll make a big impact. And you must understand that every single day, I try to do 1 hour videos. I try to do 1 hour videos when I get motivated. I mean, in a sense, so the thing is that if I go 5-6 days without life coaching, I go nuts. I go really ballistic. I mean, you must understand, the thing is, I don't go angry, but the thing is that I go ballistic in the way that I say, oh, I get afraid. I get really afraid if I don't coach someone. And you must understand, why is that? I mean, because I have a purpose. I have a purpose, and I have to be fulfilling that purpose. I have to be fulfilling my meaning in life. So my meaning is this video. And when I pass on this video to someone, it gives me meaning. I mean, it helps me to give myself self-esteem that, hey, somebody out there, like a child that's 14 years of age, or 15, or maybe someone who's 60, or maybe someone who's 45 years of age, is going to look upon this video and is going to see 29-year young Danny Milivojevic helping them in some interest or some case with some words of advice about my life and my livelihood. And they're going to also correspond to having my presence in their life, and they're going to be inspired by my video over here, and then they're going to go and create their own video because they've seen Danny Milivojevic making a video, and then because I made this video, I understand that they are going to be much more helpful toward other people because I'm helpful toward them. So the whole point is making a chain effect. And when you make a chain effect about life, then you always correspond to a better way of life. So the thing is that you don't have to create books, but make videos. I mean, in a sense, so the thing is about me, you must understand, I'm not the type of guy to get my laptop out right now. I have a laptop here. And the thing is, I'm not the type of guy to sit down and write a book. I'm not that type of guy. I'm the type of guy, get up on a video, show my fucking face, and talk. I mean, I'm that type of guy. I'm that type of guy that I love to make books out of videos. I mean, I understand how boring it can be to get a laptop out now and just start typing words, for example. I mean, for me, that's boring. I mean, but for me, it's not boring when I am on video camera, giving you my words and giving you my lectures and giving you my words of advice in the moment. I mean, you understand, where I can see myself doing something, and I can teach you on video camera much more than on the actual ebook. I mean, in a sense, I can teach you on video much more than in an actual book or physical book or ebook, for example. So I'm not the type of guy to sit on a laptop and write a book, but I am the type of guy to make a 1 hour video every single day teaching you exactly what I would in a book, like an ebook or a physical book. So make sure you understand this is a life coaching technique that you can use in your life, and you can make sure that you can make videos instead of ebooks, and you can make videos instead of physical books, and you can make videos instead of journals. I mean, you can make videos instead of quotes. But the thing is that I love to make my journal come true as well. So I have a journal where I just practice my life coaching skills, and I teach you my whole life story in my journal. But the thing is that my life story is always talking, and I'm always talking. As long as I live life, I'm always going to every single day teach you something about my life. And that's the thing about giving you a story. I mean, you must understand that you can give a story in part of a video, but the thing is that we need to know your whole story. And to understand your whole story, you have to give it out first. So every single day, try to give your story a little bit more every single day. So they understand that no matter what, that the more you give in terms of who you are in this life, the more this life has to appreciate you. So I've created over 600 hours of videos and courses of videos on my YouTube account. I mean, you can just check it out. I mean, I've also created a lot of music production videos, and every single time I'm always investing in myself. I'm investing in the best things in life, and I'm making sure every single day that I'm always talking the better way. I mean, that's because I want to teach you something. I want to teach you how to actually live life. So if you want to live life greater, you have to teach something. So a lot of people are not positive like I am on a video. I mean, they have nothing to say. I mean, they have no passion. I mean, they have no dreams. I mean, they're a nurse. I mean, they work as a cleaner. I mean, what else? I mean, they work in a warehouse as a pickpacker. I mean, they work on construction. I mean, guess what? I mean, that's all selfish. I mean, you must understand that nurses and doctors and people who are just working for money are working for nothing. I mean, you must understand they work for nothing. I mean, they work for a paycheck. I don't work for a paycheck. And Robert Kiyosaki teaches me here to never ever work for a paycheck. I mean, you understand why? Because if you work for a paycheck, it gets boring. And you must understand that working for a paycheck is not the ultimate goal. I mean, what you understand about life is, and you must understand, if you really work for free and you actually go and talk to people and just go and work for free. So what you can do right now is go and teach someone something for free. I mean, just for free. And don't expect anything in return. I mean, don't work for a paycheck. I mean, make sure you understand that if you work for a paycheck right now in your work, at your work, for example, if you're working for a paycheck, maybe $1,000 a week or whatever it is, make sure you never work for that. I mean, make sure that you go to work expecting to just help. I mean, just be a helper. I mean, be someone who's actually helping someone without a paycheck. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you do some charity work. I mean, make sure you give some money to the homeless. I mean, make sure that you give a book to someone. I mean, make sure you prescribe some ideas to somebody. I mean, making sure that you're always enhancing your vocabulary. I mean, play some words with friends, with people. I mean, make sure you're always connecting words and synonyms together. I mean, making sure that you're always giving free content to people. So you must understand to be a free content giver. So when you understand that when you actually give content for people, the more you give content, the better you're going to understand life. And the more you're going to understand psychology and a nice and beautiful way of life. So, I mean, who's to say that I don't become famous in 30 years' time? I mean, you must understand that life happens. And guess what? My YouTube channel is not going the way it must. But you must understand that because I understand I'm still uploading videos, I'm still consistent, I'm understanding that people are watching. I mean, somebody's watching out there. I mean, somebody is really watching Danny Milivojevic. I mean, you must understand. So as long as somebody is watching me, I promise you I'm helping. So that's the whole point. So I do this video for free. I don't charge you.
I don't charge anybody for this video. I charge nothing to help you. I mean, in a sense, so I don't expect you to do anything other than just grow. I mean, in a sense, so if you don't want to grow, that is your problem. I mean, you must understand that if you have a problem with that, make sure you have no problems. I mean, make sure you never have a problem in life. I mean, never make problems. I mean, my mum tends to make problems of everything, and she's always a drama queen, and you must understand that she's always making a drama. I mean, she makes a drama, and then when she makes a conversation with me, she gets angry. And never get angry when you're having a conversation with other people. And make sure you understand that no matter what, that every single day of your life, you have to be happy. So life is to be happy. I mean, you must understand that if you really live a happy life, you're going to help people to grow. I mean, you're going to help people to understand much more about you. So always understand that I love to help people on camera. I love to understand that I rather help you on video, and I rather prescribe all my books of knowledge in a video than do it on my laptop, writing it down. I mean, in a sense, so I can make all these table of contents. I can make an ebook. It's no problem. I can sit down on my computer, and it's not a stupid computer. I mean, I love my computer. But the thing is that technology today helps you, and you must understand how to use it to your advantage. So the more you make quotes, and the more you make videos, and the more you journal your life down, and the more you plan your life, the better it's going to be. I mean, every single day, you have to understand every single day to be a positive outcome every single day. So no matter what happens, you must understand to always understand why I talk like I do. And because I talk the way I do, you must understand that I help you in different ways. I help other people every single day in different ways. And I'm always looking to learn. I'm always looking to grow. And that's why I'm always doing what I do. I do it for free. And you must understand to have one thing that you do for free every single day, and make sure you do it always. And make sure you understand every single day that you always have to improve yourself along the way. So every single day, that if you had all the money in the world, what would you do? I mean, if you had all the money in the world, what would you do? And Brian Tracy told me this. And he says in the book, if you had all the money in the world, what would you do? I said to myself that I'd do music production and life coaching, and I do it for free. I mean, in a sense, so the thing is that no matter what, I'm always helping people for free. I mean, in a sense, so it comes back tenfold. I mean, you must understand that the more I help people on YouTube, the better for me. So yes, I want people to follow me, but the thing is that it's not working out for me that way. I mean, you must understand that people just don't find me attractive. I mean, you must understand that people don't find what I say attractive. And that's their problem. I mean, you must understand that if you don't find what I say attractive, then go find someone else, and go find someone else that's going to help you. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand I'm helping you in different ways. I'm making sure you must understand that other people, and you have to understand every single day that when I help people from my heart. I help people from a different point of view every single time. And every single day, my videos are the same thing in a different way. And you must understand every single day, you must always learn how to grow yourself on video. So no matter what, now since I'm always understanding something about life, I'm understanding how to learn a different language. So I've learned 244 words of German in 13 days. And you must understand every single day I'm always on that Duolingo application, leveling up. I'm leveling up my German, and then eventually I'm going to make a German video, and I'm going to make it all in German. I mean, and the thing is, every single day I'm understanding how to talk Serbian. I understand Serbian, I understand some German language, and I understand my third language is German now, because I understand a lot of German words. So the thing is that when I grow myself, and you must understand that 244 words of German is a lot of words in German, and you must understand that there's a whole lot more, but the thing is that when you're actually starting out, it's a lot of words. So every single day, guys, you must understand that if a woman doesn't want you, if a man or woman doesn't want you, then you don't have to be with them. And you must understand it's better to be single than with a person that doesn't love you. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that no matter what, that you have to always understand something. That I create my videos and I create everything that I do on video camera as much as possible. And why is that? Because I post it on YouTube, and YouTube's going to stay forever, guys, and YouTube's always going to be here. But the thing is that Danny Milivojevic is one of a kind, and I promise you there's no other person like my face. I promise you there's nobody else that has my face. I promise you nobody else has my beard. I promise you nobody else has my teeth. I promise you nobody else has my eyebrows. I promise you nobody else said this video in life except me. I promise you there's only one person in the planet, that's Danny Milivojevic, and that's going to stay. So what I want to do is create a great legacy for myself, and I want to make sure that you understand to reflect upon that. because I want you to have a great legacy. I want you to go out there every single day making videos. So if you want to understand how to create a video for yourself, make 10-second videos. I mean, make 10-second videos of yourself and teach something in 10 seconds. I mean, in a sense, so 10 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's a bit faster than that, but make sure you understand that no matter what, that you teach something in 10 seconds and then you stop the camera. And then teach another thing in 10 seconds. And then teach another thing in 10 seconds. And then after 1 minute, put the videos together into 1-minute segments and then post it on YouTube as a 1-minute video. And then eventually post 1-hour videos by making 1-minute long videos, and then making sure that you have 60 videos in your nice and beautiful phone, and then connect 60 videos together and make 1-hour video and make a motivational video like that. So I started my videos on 15 seconds and I was Snapchatting, and I just started really creating these videos. I said to myself, hey, I want to help to be a life coach. I want to be someone who's teaching about life. I always had that advice giving knowledge, to be able to give some advice to someone about life. So it's for free. I mean, you guys are not losing anything from this video. I mean, you are only gaining knowledge from this video. I mean, that's the whole point. So the more I create videos, the more you guys can reflect upon my life story and upon my being and upon my presence. And then you can go out there and give my presence to people as well, because you've learned my presence. So the whole point of living a life that's truly worth living is to understand better habits, and it's to understand how to read much more. So because I read much more, I understand what's going on around life and I understand how to actually live a great life. But the thing is that you have to do it. And you must understand every single day that if I say something, you have to do it. So I say something and I must be doing it too. So you must understand every single day, learn to live life in a greater way. So you must understand that the reason I receive government allowance right now, and the reason I receive disability support pension, is because of my schizophrenia. And you must understand that it's not even that. I mean, you must understand that the thing is that with the quotation mark, I don't mean it in a negative way. I mean that you must understand that it's what they say. Schizophrenia is disability support pension. I mean, you see? So you must understand that the doctors told me that you've been in rehab for 4 times now. I've been in rehab for 4 months of my life. And I actually went in a psych ward for 4 months of my life. And you must understand that being in a psych ward for 4 months of my life, I didn't smoke in that 4 months of my life. And you must understand that I met different people and I was around sick people. And you must understand that the doctors put me as a schizophrenic because I was hearing voices. And now there was a time in my life where I was actually hearing voices. And I was actually always, I had 2 girls, I had 2 guys, and I was always thinking that I was speaking to God. And I was speaking to God while playing FIFA, in terms of FIFA, the soccer game. And every time the guy would kick the ball all the way up, I understand that God's saying to me, go up. I mean all this stuff. So I was in delusion, and I was also paranoid, and the thing is, you must understand that I had a mental health disability back then. But now I'm so much better. And why am I so much better? Because I read more. I read. I love to develop my reading skills, and I develop my literacy skills. So what is literacy? I mean, what is literacy? Literacy is your vocabulary. I mean, you understand how to speak language when you understand how to actually talk. I mean, so when you talk language, then you understand your vocabulary is your amount of knowledge of words that you can use in any given sentence and in any given way and in any way possible in terms of an abbreviation. So you must understand that if you pronounce your verbs and pronouns and adjectives, and also you understand where the comma goes and the full stop goes, and also the nice and beautiful exclamation point and the semicolon, for example. I mean, you must understand all that, because that's also writing, and that's speaking, and that's also abbreviating and making sure every single day that you understand the quotation marks. I mean, so make sure you understand every single day that I am smart, and I have IQ smarts, and I have emotional intelligence smarts as well. So you must understand that every single day, that if you want to build IQ and EQ, you must delay gratification every single day, and you must learn to understand much more about how to speak on camera. So the reason I can actually speak on camera is because of my vocabulary. And now I have a high vocabulary, and because I have a high vocabulary, I can actually go on camera, and I can go also and do a public speaking performance on busking performances, and I can also go to leadership Toastmasters. I can go anywhere I want around the world because I have the vocabulary to do it. So if you want to actually help yourself to grow, if you want to help yourself to actually grow, then you have to learn how to actually speak. You have to learn every single day of your life to learn how to grow. You have to learn how to grow yourself and how to be someone much more fluent in terms of your language. So you must understand every single day that if you're connecting words together, you're going to be much better at abbreviating your life. And then you're going to actually learn from the outcome. You're going to be able to learn from different situations and different outcomes every single day. And you're going to learn how to actually grow in the moment. So that's the whole point. I want to tell you guys that the thing about me, guys, is that I'm always helping people on YouTube. I'm always up online. I'm always helping people regardless of what I'm doing, because I want to help people to grow. And I want to help people every single day of my life. So what I need to do all the time is make sure that I'm doing my best performance every single day on camera, and that I'm always developing myself along the way. So every single day, guys, make sure every single day that you're just helping all the time. I mean, that you're always making sure that you're always never slouchy, and make sure that you're never a couch potato. So make sure you're understanding that what's important in life is to help yourself to understand much more vocabulary skills. So if you actually grow yourself in your vocabulary, you're going to be able to have words of expression in your videos and in your life. I mean, in a sense, so every single day that when you actually build reading skills and literacy skills, then you're going to also comprehend stuff, and you're going to be able to comprehend what's said and how it's said and how to actually go about things in a situation of kind-heartedness. I mean, you must understand that if you really, really want to grow yourself every single day, you have to learn literacy and you have to learn vocabulary every single day of your life. You must understand every single day to be the best version of yourself is the whole damn deal. I mean, you understand? So every single day you must understand that no matter what happens in life, always grow and make sure that you're always doing much better than before. So every single day, guys, I'm understanding that if you really want to help yourself to succeed, then you have to really learn how to grow yourself in the moment. I mean, you always have to develop yourself in different ways, and you have to understand that it's much more about understanding that if you really, really grow yourself in the best way possible, you're really going to understand that there's always a nice way to do stuff. So make sure you pause the video and do what you need to do, and then re-pause the video in terms of unpause the video, and then make sure that you are not moving throughout the video much, because otherwise you get distracted. I mean, in a sense, so the thing is about life, that if you want to help people make a change in their lives, then you yourself have to make a change in your life. And you have to understand that if you're saying one thing and not doing it, then make sure you understand that people are going to catch up to you, and people are going to find out exactly what you're doing behind the scenes, some way or another way. So make sure you understand that if you really want to help people, then you have to be doing it behind the scenes by helping yourself first. And you have to understand, if you really help yourself first every single day, I promise you, people are going to recognize that you have a great health about you. And you must understand that health is number one. So if you really help yourself in terms of health every single day, and that you're not declining in your health, I promise you, you must understand that you can never get your health back. I mean, you must understand every single day that health is something that you can get back as long as you understand that life is contradictory. But make sure you understand that the thing is that health in terms of life can only be getting, I mean, you can only get your health back by making sure that you become healthier. I mean, in a sense, so the thing is that if you're really sick, I mean, money is not going to get back your health. I mean, the thing is that what gets your health back is better habits, and it's a better attitude of mind. So make sure you understand that if you want to have a better attitude, then you have to learn. I mean, you have to grow. I mean, you have to always be a student of the game. So every single day, make sure you're always doing something positive for yourself. So that you understand that it's much more about living life in the moment. So every single day, that if you want me as a life coach, guys, you must understand that my YouTube channel is how I life coach you. So you must understand that I have no time to coach you other than my YouTube channel. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that every single day, that if you want me to always coach you, I mean, make sure you understand that it's my YouTube channel that's going to coach you. So every single day, you must understand that every single day, all I do for people who want me to coach them, because I coach for free, I just send them a link. I send them my YouTube channel and I say, hey, I have 600 hours worth of knowledge on my YouTube. Go and coach yourself now. I mean, because that's how I help people. I help people by one link. I send it to you, and guess what happens? I mean, now you can go and read upon Danny Milivojevic, and if you read much more videos about what I've said in my life, then you're going to get the full picture about the words spoken every single day. So you must understand every single day that no matter what happens, you must really be straightforward with what you're saying every single day, and you must understand every single day is a new day. So you must understand always to be positive about yourself every single day, so that you live life in the moment, and so that you're really doing a greater attitude for yourself. So you must understand every single day, push yourself to learn and grow, and push yourself to understand much more new languages, because new languages is going to function in a better way for you. And you must understand every single day that you learn a new language, or you're learning new vocabulary skills every single day, or you're just reading. Eventually what's going to happen is you're going to get smarter through the knowledge that you're reading and through what you're doing. So you must understand that if you're building a knowledge about you every single day, you must understand that you're building videos and you're doing something on video camera every single day. You're making sure that you're teaching people much more often about life, and every single day you're learning how to actually grow. So every single day learn to understand how to be someone who understands life much more by really living in the moment, and by really understanding how to live life much more. I mean, so every single day you must understand that people are not confident to get up on video camera to actually talk something. I mean, and why is that? Because they are people who don't know how to actually talk. I mean, they don't know what to talk about. I mean, they think they know it all already. I mean, they believe, like my mum, that life is a book. And you must understand that because life is a book, like my mother, she doesn't want to get up on video camera because she's not confident in what she says. But she's confident to tell me. I mean, she's confident to tell me what life is. But she doesn't want to coach you. I mean, saying the thing is that she's not confident on herself. And you must understand that's why she doesn't get up on video to actually coach you something. So that's why most people in life do not have a YouTube channel, because they don't have confidence to have a YouTube channel. I mean, yes, and so every single day that I really grow my confidence, I grow something every single day. I'm always teaching. I'm always understanding that no matter what happens, that my life is a documentary. And because my life is a documentary, I'm teaching my life. I'm teaching something about my life. And that's the whole point. I mean, every single day, teach something about your life, really grow, and really understand that each and every single video that I make, I learn something more about myself. I learn something more about my expression. I learn something more about the words I use. I learned something more about everything that I said in this video. And you must understand, everything that I say in my videos, I'm learning much more about life. And because I'm actually always teaching myself life, I'm understanding every single day how to live life much greater. And you must understand every single day that if you teach life, then you understand life. I mean, you understand? But the thing is that I understand nothing about life. I understand that there's nothing that I understand about this life. And you must understand that I'm just understanding about wisdom. And because I understand my wisdom, I have to understand my wisdom. And you must understand that it's something about my knowledge. I apologize. I understand it's something about my knowledge that really grows. And you must understand that my knowledge is Jesus Christ. And you must understand that if I really go and follow Jesus Christ every single day, I promise you that no matter what happens, if you follow Jesus Christ every single day, I promise you there's going to be something about your life that's going to be greater than other people around you. And you must understand that every single day, you must always coach yourself to understand how to live life alone and how to be in your shoes. I mean, you're saying, and you have to learn also how to be in other people's shoes. I mean, you must understand how to actually find yourself attractive throughout life. And you must understand every single day that no matter what happens, that you have to make mistakes to learn. I mean, you must understand every single day, learn to understand to fail much more so you can learn much more. I mean, in a sense, so every single day, fail more to learn. I mean, in a sense, so every single day, you're always learning from your failures. I mean, you're always learning something new in the progress of your life, and you're making sure every single day that you're always straightforward with what you say. I mean, in a sense, so no matter what happens, you're always learning and you're always growing, and that's the whole point. So every single day, guys, I'm always understanding that the more I learn and the more I grow and the more I life coach, the better I am. And I understand that no matter what, that my life is always going to be different every single day, and it's always going to be one new day every single day. and my life is always different every single day. So I'm understanding that no matter what happens in my life, I'm gonna make sure every single day of my life is always better. And that's a positive attitude to have. I mean, in a sense, so every single day, no matter what happens, your life has to be positive, and you have to always reflect upon life in a different way every single day. And you have to learn how to talk on camera, and you have to learn how to actually do stuff. So the things that I do in my life is I do music production, I do some Netflix, and when I do Netflix, I just watch the images. I don't watch the actual movies in terms of Netflix. I understand that if I want to watch a movie, I go to the cinema. But the thing is that with nightclubbing, I rarely go nightclubs anymore, and I just go to festivals. I go festivals like Tiesto or Van Buren, and you must understand that no matter what, that I listen to music, for example, and music is a good thing about listening to music, because it's going to help to reflect your life much better, and it's going to help you to think, and it's going to help you to understand how to sleep as well. So the thing is that with technology, you must be using it all the time, and you must understand every single day you must learn to use your technology at all times, except for when you're sleeping. So make sure you understand that I fall asleep, for example, with an audiobook on. And while I'm actually sleeping, I have an audiobook playing, and I'm actually sleeping, because I understand that if I don't sleep, at least I can listen to something and I can read something while I'm actually falling asleep. So the thing is that with me, I'd rather get some reading in before bed, and I'd rather read once I wake up as well. So once I wake up in the morning, I start reading much more often right now, and once I actually wake up, I always read once I wake up. And you must understand that when I go somewhere, I try to be positive all the time. I try to always drive in a careful way. I'm making sure I'm always looking at my rear view mirrors, and I'm making sure I'm looking at the blind spots all the time before I make an exit, or before I actually turn left or right, or before I go into left lanes or right lanes. So I'm making sure I never ever go and cause an accident, for example. So make sure you understand that when you're driving a car, make sure you're driving it safe, and make sure that you're reading something along the way while you're driving. So make sure you understand that when people are sleeping all the time, I mean, make sure that you understand that when people are sleeping, that you never play music so loud. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that while people are sleeping, let people sleep, and give people privacy when they need it. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that if you want to text people first, make sure you understand it's the best thing to do so. So make sure you understand every single day of my life, I have some friends, I message them first, and then that way I get a response. But never wait on people to do something for you. I mean, make sure you do something for them first. And that way, the more you do for other people, the more they'll do for you. In a sense, so every single day, that's how you actually do life. But never ever brag about how much you gave to other people. In a sense, so that every single day, that if you brag so much about how much you've given to other people, I promise you must understand that every single day that what's going to happen is never expect anything in return. I mean, in a sense, so that's the whole deal. So make sure you understand that if you brag about something that you've done, make sure you brag about it in a way that's going to be positive and never negative. I mean, in a sense, so every single day, you're always learning from the new moments of your life, and you're just learning how to actually react in the moment every single day. So you're just learning how to actually grow, and that's the whole point. So you're actually always understanding much more about life. I understand if you understand anything about life, guys, that you have to be smart. I mean, you have to actually go and be smart every single day of your life. You have to be doing something positive for yourself, and you have to understand that this video has another video to it. So I'm going to connect one of my 2-minute videos into this video, so that it's going to be like a 1 hour something video. And you must understand that because of that, I'm always progressing in my videos. I'm connecting videos together. I post them on YouTube. I help someone with it. And that's the whole point of life. I mean, you must understand that's all you're selling in this video. And all you really sell in your videos is your attitude. So you must understand if you have a positive attitude throughout the video, I promise you people are going to reflect upon that, and they're going to say and call you positive about something you've said, and it's going to click. In a sense, so you must understand that if you really want to coach people, you have to make episodes about something. So start podcasting, because in the next 10 years, I promise you, from 2022 to 2032, I promise you more people are going to become entrepreneurs, and they're going to start really podcasting all this knowledge about different scenarios and different ways of thinking and different ways of being. And people are going to start really engrossing themselves into life. And you must understand, if you really want to help yourself to understand much more about how to delay gratification, then you have to understand that delaying gratification is the best method that one can use to actually enhance their life and skills every single day. So if you want to lose the weight, then you have to delay gratification. I mean, you have to pick something else, and you have to learn how to grow yourself in the moment. So every single day you must understand that if you really want to help someone to grow, you have to grow yourself first. And it's about helping yourself to understand that if you really help yourself to understand how much more you can speak and how much more you can do, then you have to understand that it's much more about living life in the moment all the time. So if you're living life in the moment, then you're actually always courageous, and you're making sure that you're just helping yourself to grow in the positive direction every single day. And that's it. I promise you, just be positive about everything in terms of everything that you do every single day, and make sure that you're just doing more for yourself. I mean, you're always helping people to grow in different ways. So every single day, then no matter what happens, you're always learning how to grow. And if you have something like an addiction to weed, or if you're addicted to drugs, then you must understand that you can go rehab. But the thing is that you must understand that what's much better than that is thinking better. So you have to learn to think better than that. I mean, you have to understand that you have to learn to think much more. I mean, you have to understand that the more you think, the better it is for you. So you must understand that if you think so much, then you have to start doing so much. I mean, so every single day, learn to understand to think better for yourself every single day, and start choosing better choices for yourself. Because you have to understand that rehab may stop you from doing the addiction for a little while, but you must understand that eventually it's psychological, and you must understand that if you really stay away from drugs every single day, then you won't have this problem. But if you got yourself in a deep regret about drugs, then you must understand to never have regrets about your decisions, but make sure you understand that everybody makes the wrong decisions. And you must understand that there is no wrong decisions and there is no right decisions, but you have to understand that everybody makes mistakes. And you must understand that nobody's perfect. But at the same time, you are perfect. At the same time, you have to understand that everybody is perfect and is imperfect at the same time. And you must understand that there's always a better way to do what you're doing. I promise you, there's always a better way that you can make $1 million. I promise you, there's always a better way that you can go and grow yourself and communicate to people. I promise you, there's always something more that you can do every single day. So if you really be optimistic about your day every single day, then you're never going to commit suicide, and then you're never ever going to cause problems in this world. So make sure you understand that when you're driving a car, make sure that you're never ever drinking and driving, and make sure that you're never ever doing drugs while driving. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you never have drugs in your system, and make sure you always get off the coffee and get off the cigarettes, because that's what I do. And you must understand that if you really want to help yourself to benefit life in a better way, then make sure every single day that you're always learning how to grow yourself in the process, because life happens for a reason. And if you really grow yourself every single day in different ways, I promise you, you're always going to learn something in a different way. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So the more you read, guys, the better it is for you, and the more you're actually going to be a well-read person, and you're going to be able to understand much more about life itself. So you must understand that the more you read, the more knowledge you have, and the more knowledge you have at your disposal, the better decisions you can make. I mean, so every single day you must learn to actually be positive about what you're saying every single day, so that you understand how to be positive. I mean, so no matter what happens in life, be a life coach, guys, and be someone who's actually going to grow every single day. So every single day you're just learning to be a student. I mean, you're learning everything about life. You're learning from your parents, you're learning from your kids. I mean, you're learning from the people around you, and you're just having a good attitude toward people every single day is going to have a profound effect upon who you are. I mean, so make sure you surround yourself with better people as well, and make sure you understand that when I surround myself with people, I surround myself with people who are content givers. So anybody who's giving more content is who I really listen to. I mean, you understand? But people who do not create content, I understand them. I understand right away what kind of person they are. So you must understand that people who have no social media today, and people who don't want to teach something to somebody, I understand straight away that they're very selfish and very arrogant people. I mean, in a sense, so the thing is, I stay away from those people. I stay away from people who have no social media and who have no content giving things to give me. I mean, in a sense, so every single day you must understand that if you want to really benefit people in the long run, make sure that you are the one who has social media in your reflection of life, and make sure that you are the only one in your reflection of your peers that has a social media going, that's actually benefiting other people in the long run much more than they are. I mean, make sure that you are content giving every single day, and that you're giving more content than all of your peers put together, and that you're working much more than them on social media. I mean, you must understand that people out there, in terms of the friends I had in the past, have no social medias. I promise you, they have nothing going for them. and you have to understand that they may have families going for them. I mean, they may have a kid or 2 kids or whatever it is, but they have no social media. And you must understand that if they have no social media, you must understand that they are only helping people with the service they're giving in the 9-to-5 job. But you must understand that while I'm sleeping, I'm helping someone. And that's the thing, that when you have a YouTube channel, you can be creating a lot of videos on YouTube channel, and guess what? You'll fall asleep and you're making your dreams come true, because guess what's happening? I mean, you're helping other people, and that's the dream come true. I mean, you understand? I mean, when you're helping other people, probably that's the ultimate goal. Probably the ultimate goal is every single day always benefiting other people in the long run, making sure that no matter what happens in your life, that you're always positive about everything in life. Apparently, there's nothing better than that. So if you understand every single day to help people, to be a kind person every single day, and to understand to be nice about everything that you say and do, and then you're actually helping people in the long run about every single occasion that you're really doing in terms of your life, and you're really straightforward about what you say, and then you're understanding much more about really understanding about how to speak to people. I promise you, there's nothing that can stop you. I promise you, every single day you must understand that if you want to be unstoppable, you have to learn, and you have to learn more. I mean, you must understand every single day you have to always be positive about understanding how to actually reflect upon your life every single day. And you must understand to always teach more than your peers. I mean, always be the one that's teaching more than other people. I mean, so every single day that if you're teaching more than other people, then you're creating more content for yourself. And because you're creating more content for yourself, you're actually doing something. So for the past 58 minutes, I've been working, and this is my work, and this is my passion. I mean, so because I have a passion, I have something I'll do for free for the rest of my life. And because I understand that people are going to listen to it on YouTube, I promise you, I understand that nothing's going to stop me from making more videos. And you have to understand that even when I'm gone from this world, I'm promise you, I'm still helping people. And you must understand that's the whole point. I'm promise you, I'm leaving a legacy behind. I'm doing something for myself. I'm doing something because when I go in heaven with Jesus Christ, I'm going to look down upon this life, and I'm going to see, oh, I'm helping all of these people with my YouTube channel. And you must understand, that's my seed, and that's something that I'm growing myself. I'm growing my legacy, and my legacy is going to be here forever. So that's the whole point of leaving a legacy behind. And you must understand that if you understand everything about life, you must understand that fairy tales come true. And you must understand that everything I've said in this life is come true. I mean, you must understand that no matter what you say, I promise you, when you say something, it will come true. I mean, you must understand that you attract your life. And I promise you, everything that's happened to your life until now is because you've attracted that scenario or that situation or those people. And you must understand that everything that you say or do in this life has to be better. I mean, you must understand that no matter what, that in life that you attract your thoughts and you attract everything around you. I mean, what you are in life is what you attract. So you must understand that if you are always better and better and better, you always attract better and better and better around you. So you must understand every single day, always feed your mind with more knowledge, because that way you're going to get smart, and you're going to understand that smart people get things done. And you must understand that no matter what, that every single day of your life is going to be a positive one, because Danny Milivojevic has been in this world and is still in this world always and forever, because I have a YouTube channel and I'm always helping people, and that's the whole point. So if you understand how to help people, guys, make sure that you're doing something much more for yourself every single day of your life, so that you can be much better in terms of your fluency and how you actually react to people and how you actually do things in terms of life. So make sure you understand every single day of your life has to be a positive one, so you can do better for yourself, because nothing is much better than being unstoppable.